Hey Lars, I'm going to talk a little bit about American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. Bret Easton Ellis was born in 1964, and he published his first short novel when he was 21, Less Than Zero. Killing Child at Zoo is about Patrick Bateman. Um, who's a psychopath and a serial killer. And one day after lunch, he went to the zoo, and you hear about his thoughts of the people he meets at the zoo, and and so on and so forth. At the penguin habitat, he singles out a boy, and when the boy was going to the trash can for throwing out a candy bar paper, he asked the boy if he wanted a cookie, and the boy nodded, and so Patrick reached down into his pocket, but instead of pulling out a cookie for the boy, he pulled out a knife and then slit his throat. When the boy's mother found out that her little precious boy was killed or murdered, she screamed. Um, yeah, Patrick Bateman quickly, with heavy emotion, said, I'm a doctor," and pulled forward to help out in quotient in caption. Yeah, when the police arrived, they pushed Patrick away, and Patrick got nobody suspected Patrick to be the killer. He escaped uncaught. Yeah, the text is a first-person narrator where you get insight of Patrick Bateman's mind. Patrick is a psychopath who wanders about in New York City. As you can see here, you get his looks. I'm wearing faded jeans with Armani jacket and a white $140 Common This Congas t-shirt. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's a very expensive t-shirt, and you get his looks here. Patrick has homicidal, racist, and homophobic thoughts, which is carefully described throughout the story. His thoughts and feelings are described as much as the action itself throughout the story. He creates a feeling that the reader is Patrick or is stuck in Patrick's head, and that you're a little bit you're a little part of the story. Like in this quote, "Would you like a cookie?" I asked, reaching into my pocket. He nodded. He nods his small head up and down slowly before I can answer. My sudden lack of care crests in a massive wave of fury, and I pull the knife out of my pocket and stab him quickly in the neck. Yeah, here you get the feeling that, or you can see the writer has used as much space of the killing itself. Used the amount of space used to describe the killing is also used to describe how Patrick feels when killing the child, or when he's pulling out the knife. His massive wave of fury is described very elegantly. By doing this, you get like an insight of Patrick's mind, and this kind of feeling is a very unique unique technique, and creates this great way of telling a horror story, because the fact that the reader presented Patrick's thoughts answers a lot, some general questions everybody is left with if reading a horror story with a third person or a third person narrator. It's questions like, what does the killer / the monster think by doing this, or what drives them to do these horrible things? The reader's often left with these questions, but in this scenario, you kind of get an insight of Patrick's mind and why he's doing this and what he's thinking while doing it. And by doing this, he kills a little of the suspension, because you don't get that much detail about the killing itself, but you get much more detail about Patrick and what he's feeling, and he uses a lot of foreshadowing in the text. Already in the first section, Jeanette asked. Let me just get it on. Jeanette asks Patrick, why do you keep razor blades in your wallet? This creates like a feeling that something bad is gonna happen because he's carrying around these razor blades. But he also uses a lot of foreshadowing in this quote. Coins can kill. If swallowed, coins can lodge into animal's stomach and cause ulcers, infection, and death. Do not throw coins in the pool. Yeah, by reading this, he's using a lot of negative words and a negative tone, and by using these negative words, he also uses these kill and stomach and infections, and by using these words you kind of get the feeling that something bad is gonna happen. Also because it's written differently than the rest of the text, so you see it's more clear. Yeah, and at last Patrick encounters like a snow owl. That he gets this weird tension between this like weird moment, and I have reflected the owl to Patrick. It's like Patrick is this snow owl, because the snow owl is white on the outside, but on the inside it's dark and mysterious, and you don't know what is going on behind those big, wide, and empty eyes of it. Yeah. In Killing Charles at Zoo, you get like this sense of you don't really know somebody, and you make the question: do I really know somebody? And do I really know them to the full extension? Do I really know what the person is going to do the next moment, the next second? And I think that's a little scary. You get that feeling that you can't trust anybody, that the next person could maybe could be a psychopath, or a person wanted to kill you, and that frightens me a little bit. These thoughts are scary to think about, and you never really know anyone. You can't really trust anyone.